Thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, this holiday season may very well look and feel considerably different for many people. It might not be so much about being home for the holidays as it is home alone or lonelier for the holidays. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we bring you thoughts from USD Professor Jill Tyler, who chairs the Communication Studies Department at the school, about how to handle this loneliness. COVID-19 changed Becky Farrell's holiday plans.
Completely. I would have gone to Dallas for Thanksgiving, but I would have gone through and come through Sioux Falls.
Jill Tyler highlights the value of planning.
What kinds of things can we do while remaining socially distanced and while keeping one another safe? So one family I know has always had a big Christmas breakfast together. So what they've said is, we'll Zoom to all of our houses while we're all eating that particular French toast and egg bake on Christmas morning.
Don't discount the possible benefits of technology, she says.
There's a lot of evidence that technology is really effective in bridging those feelings of separation and in making people feel together. I just talked to a woman the other day who is in her late 70s, and she said, I never thought I would have one of those iPods. She doesn't have an iPod, she has an iPad, right. But she said, I love it.
Planning might help a video chat shine for you.
The more that we can plan those, the better. So don't just say, oh, we'll have to Zoom over the holidays. Say, let's Zoom on Christmas Eve so that we know exactly that that's when we're going to do that. It can be hard for people who are feeling lonely to reach out, but I really, as I said, a lot of the benefit that comes from technology is when that technology is planned and consistent and as frequent as we can make it.
This December might have you wanting to say, hey, I don't think we should get together this year, to a loved one.
That can be a really difficult conversation to have. But I think that the more that we focus on words like safe and healthy and protect, the better. So the more that we can use those kinds of words, the more that we can express our need to stay apart as a way of caring for one another.
You could have the opportunity to impact the holidays for a loved one.
All of us who are in a place where we need to reach out. We need to use social media, we need to use telephones, we need to use cards and letters, and think about people who we would not normally think of as being lonely, but to really reach out to them.
Tyler offers different ways to combat the loneliness that might come with not being around others. For one, there's the open air.
Just putting on your coat and walking outside, being out in fresh air, feeling even if it's cold, feeling the cold on your face.
Or a furry companion.
Any animals, so people who have dogs and cats, those are great friends to have around when someone is lonely.
Farrell uses the word quieter to describe her Christmas plans, but she thinks she'll have a good Christmas.
I will. I am determined.